Hello, you're welcome to day one of 30 days of jumpstarting your creative career. And today we are going to be talking about something very important, something very pivotal to every creative person in business. And even it even transcends to even if your business is not necessarily in the creative space, but you run a business. What we're going to be talking about today is the power of vision. Yeah, the power of vision. And, breaking this down so that it's very relatable to everybody watching this. What is vision? Right? Vision is the ability to foresee, the ability to see into the future. Now, bringing that concept into your creative business, it means that you begin to see the future of your business. There's something my pastor said to us one time. He said that you cannot grow beyond your mind, beyond the capacity of your mind. So that means that in your business, take for example, you're a fashion designer, right? And you just started out that fashion design business just to sew for yourself, just to sew for your family members. It started out as an hobby. You need to begin to see where that business would lead to. That little thing that started out as an hobby, you need to begin to see into the future, begin to expand your mind and see the capabilities that that little hobby that you started right in the corner of your house, how that it can begin to produce ready to wear all over your states. And then from there, you can begin to think and begin to see that this small business that I started can serve the entire nation, can serve West Africa, can serve Africa, can serve the world. So there has to be that foresight. There has to be that vision capacity. There has to be that largeness of heart that this little, regardless of how little you start, regardless of how tedious it is, regardless of your environment, there has to be that mental capacity to see beyond where you are right now. Because as a business owner, you can either be a manager or a leader. All right, out that the manager, you just you're micromanaging something. Let's just maintain the status quo. Let's just keep this thing working. All right, your business is doing maybe four figures, just five figures, and you're just comfortable there. But you need to take it beyond just managing it for you to just get what we call the urgent 2K. Oh, this business is meeting my daily needs. I can buy data, I can buy food. You need to begin to see it as the leader of that business and begin to envision it as it is bigger than what it is right now. Only then would your business begin to take giant strides. Because if the power of vision, I may not be able to exhaust this today, we'll probably split it over to tomorrow. But first things first, you need to do is that as a business owner, as a creative person in business, you have to be visionary in your business. You have to think wide. You have to think wide. Your photography can take you around the world. Your graphic design can take you into rooms of nation leaders all over the world. You need to begin to think big. You need to begin to think big. Now, let me put a counterbalance to it, right? There's nothing wrong in starting small in your business. Oh, absolutely not. I mean, the best way to start is to start immediately, to start small. There's nothing wrong in starting small. But what is wrong is staying small. So the rule of thumb I usually tell people who are just getting into businesses, you can start small, all right? The channel or the growth part is you start small, you think big, then only then would you grow big. So you need to have the power of vision. You need to see beyond your present circumstance. And regardless of whatever you do, I like to emphasize that again, regardless of whatever part of the creative space that you're playing, graphic design, cinematography, photography, anywhere that you play, you need to be visionary in your business approach. Only then would you begin to build a successful business. I'm going to expound on these thoughts, tomorrow. How can you begin to grow big? Why do you need to begin to think big? Why do you need the things you need to begin to do so that you can begin to have that power of vision? Help learn something today. One take home I would like to leave with you today is that as a creative person in business, you need to have the power of vision. You need to have a visionary mindset. We'll see you tomorrow again as we continue on our journey of 30 days of jumpstarting your creative career. I hope you learned something today. Till the next one, Kilo Akit Baluni. See you tomorrow.